Shalom Masaba, Chilibokuka Wefe Masaba, Chilibonirindu, Yangi Samarandu, Usime Wele, Uwe Shirifa, Abongeleti, Haribuni Nenine, Fema Masaba, Uwe Atwe, Nebombe Peshi, Shalo Shefe Masaba.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, you welcome to Bugisu. My name is Yoel Kelvin Ovaira. Can we humble ourselves for a prayer? Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this day. We want to thank you for His Excellency, the President, who has spared his time to come and interact with us, the younger generation, the Vazukuru. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for the younger leaders of this country. We want to thank you for our ministers. We want to thank you for everybody who is here. We pray that may this day be a fruit. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, I pray.
Let us have the Muslim
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, you're most welcome to Mbale. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. Thank you so much.
Bale be kunyala kwa banga kuyikhala ka fesi sana buli muda afulesa yekhala ngane kuyikhala ku kanoko akana chairman we formula LC1 buli suli musala yisawiro zire kuba ngokwakana namusinze show.
LC1 bale behupa kilohuma imungononga yetsa the woman power, the power that the president has invested in the ladies. My wife see me now.
Your Excellency, General Yahweh Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, honorable leaders, present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, you are most welcome to Somero Cell. Somero Cell, Namatala Ward in particular. It's a great honor and privilege to have you here with us today. My name is Lona Wataka, the chairperson of Somero Cell. And I'm the chairperson of the chairpersons of the whole world of Namatala. And I am the chairperson of Namatala Circle, Namatala Resident Circle. I'm also the chairperson for the whole circle of Namatala Resident Circle. Your Excellency, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to you and the NRM government for the transformation initiative you have introduced, especially the first development model, PDM. This program has profoundly improved the livelihoods of our people. I'm proud to mention that my daughter, Lunyolo Isabella, managed to start a small farm through this first model. Right now, she has 300 chickens. From 550 chickens, she has 300 chickens. And now, I cannot pay school fees at UCU. It is from first model, 1 million has enabled her to get like 3 million now. We deeply appreciate establishment of the industrial park, which has enabled a vital center for employment, especially for our youth. The park is not only a center for job creation, but skills development, but also provides market in enhanced purchasing power for our growing urban communities. The youth benefits from industrial park with hands-on skills, while now have opportunities to further their careers. Lastly, as a committed NRM mobilizer and a leader, I humbly for your assistance in providing the transport means. This would greatly interest my ability to serve my community more effectively, and I continue mobilizing for NRM party to ensure its success. Your Excellency, thank you for the faithful dedication to the development of Uganda. I want to thank these people who really helped us to mobilize this function. I really thank Hajat Namialo. I thank Nelson, the chairperson of the council chairperson. I really thank Joseph. There is a man whom we work together here, he helped me to mobilize. I want to thank Barbara, Brenda. There is a girl whom we have been working together. Your Excellency, long live Your Excellency, long live NRM government. May God bless Uganda for God and my country.
Mwabone kama nikeba beba chelema bale bakupakira ko mai mungono mweka mani kupakira ko mai wakanile bula imai wanyala wabango hulanjilila.
Thank you, Rachel Wanyela. Your Excellency, once again we want to welcome you to Bugisu. You immunized Bazukuru are very happy that at least you honored their invitation. They know that we are here for knowledge. We've come to learn from you, and we have our very good leaders here. Your Excellency, before you, you have Minister of State for Karamoja Affairs, Maina Bozo Flores. We also have our MP for Bungoko Central, Honorable Richard Wanda. He is the chairperson of Bugisu Parliamentary Caucus. Your Excellency, we have Dr. Irene Mloni, the woman MP for Blambuli County, for Blambuli District. We also have our very good sister, the former MP of Bududa, my Justin Haiza. Of course, we can't forget our big sister, Lydia Wanyoto, including my own Member of Parliament, Honorable Masika Apple. We shall be recognizing them as we continue, and we don't want to waste any single second. We would like to invite the Regional Coordinator of Office of National Chairman to come and give the opening remarks.
As the regional coordinator comes, I recognize the presence of my Asmin city resident. Please, my Asmin. She grew up from the youth. My patience, RDC Manafa, kwa kusimile navi, na recognizing the head teacher host. Mr. Buyela, the head teacher, Mbale CS, Papa wakusimile, recognizing ya Kefa, Uramba State House, Mwanya Lohwi.
Eyuthi woye, Bugisu woye, Jaja woye, Chifu Musukulu woye. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, I want to take this moment to welcome you to Bugisu Sub-Region. I'm the Chief Musukulu of Bugisu Sub-Region. When my boss Hajat Hadija is not around, I take charge of the Bazukulu. Jaja, I want to first thank you. The first time I met you as your staff of Office of the National Chairman, when we presented our issues, I requested my boss to accept and I share with you something small about Bugisu Sub-Region. When I met you, Your Excellency, I told you that we, the young people, your Bazukulu in Bugisu Sub-Region, we have missed you a lot. Your Excellency, I requested you to come and be a guest of honor to our symposium. You talk to us, you train us, which you fully accepted, and you were to come in September on 12th. But due to your busy schedule, you postponed. But as the Bazukulu, we kept on yearning for you. But Judge, I want to thank you that today you're here. As the Bazukulu, we are so grateful. Judge, for the time I have been the leader of the Bazukulu in Bugisu Sub-Region, we have worked and identified a lot of things. Judge, we love you so much. We have been always diverted because there was a distance between you and us. But from today onwards, Judge, we feel your love. We feel we are home. And we are so grateful that you're here. And the Bazukulu told me, Judge, to inform you that from today on you're going to call Judge Masaba, because you belong home. Judge, on behalf of the Bazukulu, we wanted to share with you that we have really embraced the government programs you have given us. Judge, you have tried to empower us, the younger people. And this will never be taken lightly. We are so grateful. And we request that, Judge, you add more empowerment. You continue giving us and loving us. Dear Bazukulu, today is our day. We have to dance, we have to eat, we have to do everything. It is our day. I want to appreciate the two who came. I didn't know that the Siroko chairperson can pray, but that means God is we are made with us. Judge, we are so grateful. Judge, as the Bazukulu here, all of us we are here, we appreciate you that yesterday you handled the Bazukulu of the ghetto, and they were so grateful. They are even here today. They are so grateful, Judge. We are having the youth. Judge, we moved around when we were training ourselves through the Bugisu Youth Symposium concept. We identified a lot of things we needed you to come in and help. And the support we always need you to give us. And at the right time, when the Musukulu will come to speak, he will share. However, Judge, I wanted to pass this information to you. At the time we did monitoring of the government programs, Judge, we identified that the government program, the biggest one, like PDM, our beloved Judge, most of the Bazukulu were not sensitized and have not fully been given chance to get it. A lot of things did not go well, but the Bazukulu are ready to embrace PDM, and we request that, Judge, you add more empowerment in the PDM. However, in Bugisu, the youth request Jaja that let them be your eyes in monitoring these government programs because they lack the platform to speak. They don't have enough slots for them. You realize that we have only one position on the Paris Executive Committee of PDM, but we are the biggest number, Jaja. We request that you look in us. Amidst the interventions, you still empower the Bazukulu. Jaja, we love you so much. If I speak, I have a lot, and I want to appreciate every leader in Bugisu sub-region who has embraced the Bazukulu, embraced the empowerment project Hajat Hadija brought. We, the Bazukulu Jaja, in the Bugisu sub-region, we are so grateful. I have the ONC team I work with, Hajat deployed, but because of time, I might not call all of them here, but they are there, and they love you, Jaja. And I finally request you, Jaja, that the Bugisu Youth Symposium could be inducted, and we do it annually, that we'll be having time to share with you at every year. I want to appreciate the Chief Muzukulu and everyone. We love you so much for God and my country.
I'm going to take this opportunity to recognize all the districts of Bugisu sub-region. Abobone mubarangirisi bebududa bale bebarangirisi be Mbale sihulio kunyala kwa pila kwa Museveni woyenga Mbale City. Mbale City. We are also having Mbale district. Can we see the delegates who came from Mbale district? Those are the delegates. Can we see the delegates who came from Namisindwa? Can we see members who came from Manafa? Can we see members who came from Bulambuli district? Can we see members who came from Sronko? Manyala, I give opportunity to my co-MC. But before, Isabu kama sinabana ngabari nabula Rachel Massa, in the vice chairperson of Bududa district, atenge the Muzukulu coordinator of Bugisu sub-region. Thank you so much for coming.
Your Excellency, I also want to take this opportunity to inform you that we have your very good Bazukulu from the garage. They are here, they came to listen to your message. We also have your very good Bazukulu from the Rufla and our very good youths, the tax operators. Your Excellency, they are also here. Allow me also inform you that amidst us, we have the Minister of State for Housing, Honorable Namuganza. She's a former youth and a member of a very good support of young people. Your Excellency, we have Honorable Minister of State for Urban Development, Honorable Obiga Kanya. Honorable, we also have Dr. John Faith Magolo, our very good lecturer, and he's a member of Parliament for Bungo. We are happy to have you, Honorable, and our very own Sister Wasagari, a member of Equal Opportunities Commission. Your Excellency, I don't want to waste a lot of time because we are eager to listen to your message. Allow me at this time welcome the ambassador of the young people, the one we've trusted to deliver our message to you. None other than Mr. Mauso Brian is coming to deliver our concerns to you, Your Excellency. Just like Michael introduced herself, Your Excellency, I'm called Emma Bwayo. The young people of Namisian were entrusted me to be their counselor. Brian, you're welcome.
A youth, oye! A Bugisu power! Museveni oye! Museveni do! Museveni moto! Elgon Zone oye. Ra. Chia. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, honorable ministers are present, members of parliament, religious leaders with us here, the security fraternity, the youth fraternity. I salute you all in the spirit of Ubuntu. Your Excellency, on behalf of the youth of Bugisu sub-region, permit me to welcome you to this great land, hills and the valleys of Bugisu. Your Excellency, it is with great honor and humility that we extend our deepest gratitude to you for graciously accepting to engage with the youth of Bugisu sub-region. Your Excellency, it's a momentous occasion that represents a historic opportunity for the youth of Bugisu to engage with their leadership directly, foster unity, and seek for development avenues for socio-economic transformation. Your Excellency, allow me to invite the district leadership comprising of the district chairpersons and the females to come here because I stand here on their authority. Your Excellency, before you are youth drawn from various formations. We have youth from the National Youth Council. We have the youth from the Youth League. We have the youth who are in the production. We have the youth from the Mbale Central Vendors Association. There's too much noise here. Please, can we have order? Museveni, our ancestors who happen to be your foreign comrades must be turning in their graves today because your presence here, reaffirms their cause and your continued contribution towards youth empowerment as a center of gravity for shaping the future of Uganda. Your Excellency, we are forever indebted to you for your revolutionary leadership during the people's protracted liberation struggle that culminated into the 1986 victory. Alongside dedicated comrades, foreign comrades like Maumbe Mukwana, Musamari Perez, Namirundu, among others. Your Excellency, you did not only lead a victorious revolution, but you also laid a foundation of the Uganda that we are privileged to live in today. One marked by peace and stability, which is a precursor of development. It is upon such a background, therefore, Your Excellency, that we celebrate your towering legacy as an icon of peace and stability.
Musei, we also wish to thank you for the specific interventions your government has undertaken targeting the vulnerable youth to join the money economy. Notable among these include, number one, the universal primary education and the universal secondary education that you introduced in 1986. Your Excellency, this human development strategy has enabled our population to be skilled so as to provide national development. Musei, your programs of immunization has reduced on the infant child mortality and improved on the life expectancy. And the youth gathered here are the beneficiaries of this blueprint development agenda. Your Excellency, I am a beneficiary of this program. This small English I speak is because I underwent through such a program. Hongera Musei. Musei, we have one of your pioneer beneficiaries of UPE, Tumweba Joseph, who has also been pivotal in the education sector supporting your agenda. Your Excellency, the Presidential Skilling Program, which is a miracle and a beacon of hope to the many vulnerable youth in Uganda, has shaped and reignited their inclusiveness in the money economy. Musei, as you witnessed on Wednesday when you went to commission the Presidential Industrial Hub of Elgon Zone in Ruhonge, you witnessed the testimonies of youth transforming from youth unemployment, from youth poverty into a productive money economy. Musei, as far as this program is concerned, I request that you increase the numbers of the beneficiaries for Elgon Zone youth. Musei, I also request that under this specific strategy that you now provide capital or monies to enhance the capitalization of these beneficiaries. The startup capital equipment. Your Excellency, I would hit below the belt if I failed to salute you for the parish development model, whose allocation is categorically clear that the youth are entitled to 30%. Musei, as you have carried out your parish development assessment, you realize that your ideological clarity has been able to drive the Ugandan youth to be part and parcel of the national economy. Enabling youth to grow with the economy, reducing income inequality is what has made us to turn up in large numbers to celebrate you, Musei. However, Your Excellency, as we strive to consolidate these gains, I would wish to quote one philosopher in the names of Frantz Fanon, who once said in his book of the wretched, he had this to say: every generation, out of its relative obscurity, must discover its mission, fulfill it, or betray it. Musei, the youth leaders here are gathered here because we want to galvanize on your gains, on your efforts, on amplifying the question of economic freedom. And I request you to grant us these requests. Number one, the youth of Bugisu Musei have organized themselves into a cooperative model. It is It is world over known that the cooperative movement is a very effective and self-sustaining model that can improve on the quality of life of the people. Therefore, the Bugisu youth have formed themselves into the Bugisu Progressive Youth Entrepreneurs Cooperative, anchored on 8 circles. Your Excellency, this strategy seeks to address income inequality and youth unemployment and hopelessness, which has given the extremists to take advantage of our youth. We thank you, Museveni, and we request you to capitalize this cooperative so as these youth are able to undertake various projects to induce production. Your Excellency, youth oye, youth oye, Museveni oye, Museveni oye, a winning oye, a capitalizing us oye, economic freedom oye, ra. Museveni, the second point is the point of the Youth Center of Excellency. Museveni, you have empowered us through the programs of PDM, through the programs of the presidential security. Museveni, I request you to allocate the youth of Bugisu about 10 acres of land so as they are able to create their chikuvo. We want to have our masita here. Mbale City Traders Association dominated and taken in charge by the youth of this region as a strategy to join the money economy. Museveni, I don't know whether the chairperson of the Land Commission of the Land Board of Mbale City, Paul Wanyoto, if he was here, he would come and clarify to you that we have the land in the forest reserve. But again, Museveni, Paul Wanyoto is one of our political sons that I would wish that you engage so as he's able to come back home. Your Excellency, this Chikuvo or Youth Center of Excellency will have a showroom which will give opportunity for our beneficiaries from programs like the presidential skilling to showcase their products and have a warehouse, since they do not have capital to rent in town because the rent is so high. Your Excellency, we would also wish that this youth center acts as a hub for entrepreneurship, innovation, and leadership for the youth of this region. So as we are able to nurture and groom the future leaders of Bugisu and Uganda as a whole. Point number 3, Your Excellency. Museveni, as you are aware, is the culture of the NRM to identify, mentor, and deploy its cadres. Museveni, I want to thank you for the job placement so far you have offered to the youth of this land. Just to mention, the most recently appointed Comrade Asumi Nasiche, who has exhibited performance and exhibited performance that youth can manage. Museveni, we thank you for the deployment of Doni Wanyama, the CEO of Vision Group, who is also our son. We have Rita Mwenge, who is the national coordinator of Emyoga. We have Philip Wonyala, our own, who heads the Ruhonje Bugisu Industrial Zone Hub. Museveni, we also have Kefa Mafumo, who has served you diligently at the youth desk, and now we see he wants to join the Parliament of Uganda. We have Namaja Salim, who is in Nira. We have Mbale Felix, who is serving in Nira. Upon such a background, therefore, Museveni, I request you, because I am here on the shoulders of the youth of this land, Museveni, they have entrusted me to lead them to the promised land of Canaan. Museveni, I request that you consider some of these youth leaders who are here to act as a beacon of hope to others and lift this land, Your Excellency. Museveni, we have some of the youth within here who were shortlisted in the Uganda Revenue Authority. Museveni, I request that the powers that the Wananchi enshrined to you in the Constitution, that may you use your discretion of powers to talk to the powers that be within the Uganda Revenue Authority to grant some of the youth here. And if you permit me, I would, at a later stage, deliver the list of the youth that were shortlisted in the just concluded shortlist. Museveni, this is something different. I have been your good disciple. I had wanted to participate in commercial agriculture, but because my parents sold most of the land when I was undertaking my higher education, I was able to embrace the social services under the border sector. Museveni, I represent all the youth, and the youth in the border industry have been hostile to the NRM because of the harsh and unfair graduation policy. Museveni, the youth have been paying 70% of interest per annum. And this money has been taken by foreign companies like Boda Banja. Museveni, we import 10 million motorcycles monthly. Museveni, this capital flight cannot enable us to achieve your vision of building an internal robust economy. Therefore, Museveni, I request that you engage the Ministry of Microfinance to adhere strict oversight over this industry so as we can win it back most of these youth. Because most of these youth, Your Excellency, have to sell land in the villages to come in the towns. But it is because of this that we have been having that problem of opposition. Museveni, I run a franchise of Simba Automotives in Mbale. I employ 12 youth, and we have not been able to realize a sustainable income base because of these sharks who do higher purchase. Museveni, I request that if you empower me through capitalization, I will be able to give the youth who are in this industry a favorable rate so as we are able to mobilize them ahead of 2026. The pledges, Museveni, during your previous campaign, you promised to give the youth leaders of this land a city capital so as they are exemplary in their communities. Museveni, I will remind you of the pledge of Sanisi, who has been an ardent supporter of you as Museveni, who was involved in an accident in 2026 during the mobilization. I request that you actualize his pledge equally. Museveni, finally, I have spoken about all your interventions. Permit me to invite just one youth to give a success story. Only one. I request the number 4. I request Tom to come and give this success story so as Museveni is able to know. It is a day for the youth to come. It is our day.
Thank you so much. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, ministers present, MPs, and the youth at large. Good afternoon, everyone. By the name Nangumba Tom, I'm the district youth chairperson in Manafa. I just want to give a brief testimony for the interest of time that after my university, I went into border business, where I was able to save some money, because most border guys have saving culture. They keep money every week, every month, and at a certain time, they give to one individual to go and use that money productively. So I was able to get 500,000, which I used to do poultry. Because in the 2021-2026, in 2021 manifesto, you talked of the 4-acre model. After the 4-acre model, you said, but there is this group that doesn't have even an acre of land. You quoted that those who have a quarter of an acre of land can do other farming activities. In that, you included poultry, piggery, dairy, that takes a very small piece of land. So I started with 10 birds. I bought 10 hens. I bought 2 cocks, which gave me 70 eggs. When I took to the hatchery, I was able to get 50 birds, because this didn't come out all. I lost the 20. So out of the 25, I sold all the 25 cocks to avoid any breeding. So the 25 that I remained with, plus the 10 hens that I bought first, made a tune of 35 hens. So after that, they were able to give me 100 eggs, which I sold all. Because the first harvest doesn't give good product. You sell it and you wait for the second harvest. So this June 2024, I was able to raise to a tune of 200 eggs, which I was able to take to the hatchery, and it didn't come out all. I was able to get 150 chicks. So due to the fact that I don't have the capacity to fill all the 200, I was able to sell 150 and remained with the rest. So as I speak now, I have 110 hens. That gives me to a tune of 375 eggs daily. And I sell each egg at 500 shillings, because it is local breed. So if I sell those eggs, I make sure that every day I earn out a tune of 35,000 daily. Then I save the 15 and use the 20,000 to buy more feeds and do the other expenditures. So, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, we have taken your message of wealth creation and we are taking it seriously. The only thing that we request is that you have given us enough empowerment. We just beg that you add into certain sectors such that we are able to help others to attain the same goal. Your Excellency, I have much, but I would beg, for the interest of time, to end there. Your Excellency, my last submission, my brother Mauso Brian, who has been presenting a memo. He's a cadre, he's tested, and he's proven. Your Excellency, I request that you at least, as our ambassador, you put him somewhere to head us, because he has led us well, and he's a good commander that mobilizes for NRM government. Thank you so much for God and my country.
Your Excellency, I request that the youth come for a photo, the district youth chairpersons come for a photo, Museveni, and finally myself. Long live Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, long live Uganda, long live the youth of Bugisu.
Thank you, we want to thank you, Hajat Namial, for making this day successful. Hajat Namial, Sanisi eta huamo kumwenya kukwakanira papa wefe. Mzee Museveni wanyala kuitengo sanisi hupaku mwenya. Oyo kumwenya bale bekuchakalira atwela ni Hajat Namialo ni ANC ni yaya kichoncho beti kusanyira atwela kwakanira papa Museveni wanyala kuitengo papa. Wanyala mzee ukana nao. Mwanyala, Balebe Museveni Wanyala, Yaya Sansali who presented. Agendewa, DJ. Ngakumwenye ukwane kuhupa kurio, kane na kanile Yaya wefe. DJ, kane na kanile Hajat Namyalo. Kwini make of this day, Balebe kurongisa Hajat Namyalo. Wakanile Hajat Namyalo. Your Excellency, the people who are seated here, they are saying that I whisper to you that they deduct their money when they are getting punishment dough. That is what they are telling me, that they get only 800,000 and they are being deducted on their money and they are requesting for your intervention, Your Excellency.
Okay. The Hajat Ahari Huitsa Gravito Mutuju, Alehusa Huba.
Balebe, Kwakan, Hajat Namyalo, Balebe Hute Hateke, Kwakan la Musala Wefe, Hajat Namyalo, Eta Benga Kanis. Meanwhile, I want to recognize the presence of Honorable Miriam, the Member of Parliament in Mbale District. Mali, we sincerely welcome you so much.
Rachel Naverenge Manisiwa, Guravi from Junior Husa Huvangania Kanda, Hajat Namyalo, DJ Tayoye, Nemori Rifanos Huamlata, Haja Guravi from Tuju, please.
Hajat Namyalo, Bandanga Tukubendulu Zamani, wetu aminiza Queen make of this half function, the Museveni woman, the woman who goes everywhere, Your Excellency. I want to tell you that as young people, we are very proud of working with Hajat Namyalo because she doesn't know who is who. Music please. Hey, Hajat Namyalo, we welcome you, Manange. Tukubendulu Zamani, na wetu aminiza Museveni lady, Hajat Hadija Namyalo, the Queen maker of this function. ONC members, thank you for loving Hajat Namyalo. Hajat Namyalo always tells us to love His Excellency. Hajat Namyalo tukwagala nyomugamba waffe. Thank you for loving His Excellency. Thank you for being a ghetto lady. Thank you for being a border person. You are all around. You are a very powerful woman. Money. Oyo muzukulu wa Museveni. Tulina wino omuyekale President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni muhabula jaja w'abazzukulu. Nobody winner. I have never been a loser. Museveni winner. Biri mukaga winner. Akalulu ka President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni jaja w'abazzukulu. Omuwati.
President Captain Museveni. Twagala bawina bokka. You're a loser. Now only winner. You will never be a loser. Woo. Museveni, you winner. Woo, 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 woo. Loser. Never be a loser. Woo. Kale, President Captain Museveni, a winner. Achali winner. Lelo winner. Encha winner. Ulubera winner. I'll never be a loser. Pull. Gravity. Pull. Gravity to choir is your president. Gravity. Gravity to agara jaja puno budde. Gravity to agara kuwa jaja budde. Ayogereka eri abavubuka. DJ Kale, weba nyo gravity.
Somebody say yellow. Yellow. All right.
Okay. Museveni oye. Museveni oye. Jaja bazukulu oye. Bazukulu oye. Mbale oye. Bamakanika oye. Ghetto oye. Youth council oye. Abomutale oye. Ababuka mwana oye. Your Excellency, first of all, Luganda, because your youth here, we are complaining that some of these things they don't understand. So, tugenda kuisa kasabu kanyama. Chechecho? Kale. Your Excellency, first of all, we welcome you for the long-awaited symposium. Your Excellency, my first time to come to Bugisu was last year when I met the youth and they told me that there is nothing you're going to give to us because you're poor. For us, the only thing that you can give us is to bring us the president. This symposium is long overdue and it has been anonymously fought by people who have been having different interests. When we talk about the youth, we have the literates, the illiterates, we have those that are in structures, the Youth Council, the NRM Youth League, we have the ghettos, we have those ones that are in markets,
We have those ones that are in garages, and those ones are the majority. We have Baneko. Baneko! Your Excellency, have you heard this noise? This means that this is a target group that has many occupants. Baneko Gemuri. Your Excellency, lyodowoozi liraga ki? Likulaga nti abavubuka abo tetulina byakukola. Ky'oba olaba tukuyise, otusomese, otubuulire ki ekiddako. Your Excellency, they have been telling you, Tatandikire one, they have been telling you Namyalo is fighting the symposium. How could I fight for a symposium that I lobbied for? You remember on 14th when we came to you, we pleaded with the team of ONC. Where are ONC coordinators? Bugisu sub-region? All coordinators come here. Even other coordinators, omanyi batera okulimba President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Namyalo yatissa abantu okuva e Kampala. Abali wano mwenna muli b'e Kampala oba muli b'e Mbale? Bamanyi okulimba Namyalo yatissa abantu e Kampala oba nina sente mmeka ze wampa? Nti tutissa abantu okuva mu Kampala ne tubaleeta. All these people here, Your Excellency, are from Mbale. Mbale, Sironko, Bulambuli, Bududa, Manafa, Namsindwa, etc. Naye bagenda ne bakulimba abawuji b'obunyama nga bagala budgeti nga batandika okugamba Namyalo yaleese abantu nga bajja Kampala. Bannange oba wampa mmeka? Your Excellency, this is the team. This is the team of coordinators for the Greater Bugisu. Tuina neba MPs, they have already MPs. Kindly, I won't go into protocol. Muimirireko mwenna wamu kuba siba manya abamu amanya. President abalabeko. All MPs from Greater Bugisu. Kakana. Your Excellency, mumaliriza banange muveyo tugende maaso. Your Excellency, mukakana malobozi namwe. Ntogere President ababuulire. Your Excellency, we have challenges. We have challenges. We found challenges when you gave us that assignment of monitoring the implementation of government policies. We found many challenges whereby we have been availing evidence, and that evidence has been blocked by State House people. Because, Your Excellency, this place, first of all, the PDM issue would be a very big success. But unfortunately, the rates are too high. Rates abazukulu bo sente tebazirina omiliyoni emu n'onkubako sente paka emitwalo 2 okwasatu kitegeeza nsigaze emitwalo 7. Ensanvu ezo mba ngenda zikolamu ki? Your Excellency, kitegeeza oba mpadde ebyoya bya nswa. Your Excellency, gwe President w'eggwanga, we can review on this and we make a good initiative a success. Your Excellency, you've been supporting circles, but this area has 12 circles. The youth circles, and all these fall under cooperatives. Your Excellency, before I go to my request, first of all, to all people who are saying Namyalo is blocking this event, Namyalo lobbied twafukamirira His Excellency nga tugenze mu State House ne tumwegayirira ajje Bugisu asinkana abavubuka. Wabula nsinga we babagamba nti Namyalo yali alemesa, nze nabasabira, nze siri we Bugisu ate siri munnabyabufuzi. Wabula okusinziira ku nnaku gye twalaba nti nno mugirimu ng'ate President national chairman wa NRM ate jajja w'abazzukulu nga we najja wano mu endorsement last year ne tukkiriziganya ffenna nti tumubanja ne mbagamba katugende tumunoonye ajje mu mubanjize ddala sikyo Your Excellency ngenda kugenda request nja gituukako tulina issue ya garage eina omutwalo gumu mu 13,000 abo bonna nabatambuddemu bavubuka. But the problem, Your Excellency, I'm going to intermix because some of these youth don't know English. Your Excellency, you promised them land. But the land you promised them, the person you told to handle this issue connived with the owner of the land and they inflated the prices. Banange mujja kunkuba masasi naye kanjogereko amazima tutaase abavubuka ba wano tutaase pulezidenti waffe tutaase eggwanga mujja kunzitira bwereere naye katwogere ku mazima tukiriza amazima tugogere abagalaji muliwa kale Your Excellency galaji wazisuubiza sente wabasuubiza ettaka bave mu bupangisa bafune we beewogoma bave ku street balekerawo bakozesa ebikolobero naye be watuma okwesaganya ensonga eno bakwatagana ne bannannyini ttaka emiwendo ne bagiwanika we bagireeta mu maaso go. Your Excellency, you had to rethink ng'omusajja omugezi w'abeera n'omanya agafere gazze mu maaso go n'oyimiriramu. Your Excellency, wasimba wakati naye kati these people are saying by the time you came the numbers were fewer, but now the numbers are overwhelming. Your Excellency, we are kindly requesting you, please, you relook into this matter. Ensonga eno demo gitunulemu kubanga n'okwata sente obuwanana n'obuwaayo ng'olwedde tewali space kitegeeza oba okoledde bwereere. Tusaba otuyambe tusaba otuyambe okolewo ekkubo. Waliwo ekifo Busamaga Forest wanene. Your Excellency, engeri gwe gy'olinamuko ng'ate gwe jjajja waffe tosobola jjajja kutunula mu nsonga eno n'otunuulira abo aba bus parker aba taxi park balori parkers ne tubafunira mu kifo ekyo wamu ne bamakanika kubanga ne byebakanika bibaawo wennyini naye bwe tunaaba ate wagaziiko. Your Excellency, ensonga eyo mbadde nsaba ogitunulemu. And these youth still, they lack tools. Kati obwedda tuli etubalimu batusaba toolbox batusaba tumanya bita batya bino byemukozesa ebyo bispana naye nga tetubiinaawo ne mbagamba jjajja wamwajja agenda basomesa ate era ababuulire engeri gye mulina okusevingamu. Your Excellency, the issue of there are pledges for the musicians. These musicians bafuna accident nga bali mu kukungira, but unfortunately era 2 died. But the people you told to facilitate they are alive abo abataafa oba sente baziteeka wasimanyi kati tetumanyi sente ze baziteeka. Your Excellency, when I started speaking, I don't want to overspeak because it's your day and we need to be educated. Your Excellency, we have the issue of NECO. But NECO, they are the majority youth. Bebaina ba customer abanji. Your Excellency, this NECO, when we came, we urged them to create a circle. ziri twabaze mukakane t-shirt okay bamalaya we malimba tegedde muzeeyi tumugamba ensonga zammwe naye ate muzeeyi abagamba mujja fa sirimu gyali. Your Excellency, to cut the long story short, tukusaba bano bamalaya nga we tugase ziri saake 12 tugaseeko ez'abanneeko saako zaabwe ze balina 3 then ne tugattako ne bamakanika abalina namba ennene n'abalala kubanga abasinga bafallinga under cooperatives. Your Excellency, ng'oli musajja mugagga oyina ente naye nze sijja kuswala kusaba kubanga gwe jjajja waffe at least buli saako ogiteekemu obukadde 10 kubanga bakuleetereza ebiwaanyi bulijjo n'oziteekamu. At least buli saako giweeyo obukadde 10 bafune entandikwa baleme bakozesa kukola bikolobero. Bano abaana b'ab'obuwala babeggala baleme kubeggala bafune bye bakola befuule bize. Your Excellency, watuleetera parish model nungi. It's a good initiative, but kindly let people streamline it. Eberenga ekola mu mbeera ey'omuntu wa wansi gwe wateekerateekera ereme kukolera bakungu. Your Excellency, saagala kumala budde because olina okujja otusomese wano tulina n'abageto bannanga abageto temumbeera bubi tulina abageto abatali mu saakos getoye tulina abageto abatali mu saako zammwe eza structure emitwalo 38 mu 21. Your Excellency, bano bazzukulu bo simanyi oba ogenda bakola otya kubanga waliwo abatali mu structure zammwe. Nze bazze ne baŋŋamba nti mbaleeti era ne mbisalawo mbaleeti sikyo bali bata. Your Excellency, bamalaya muzeeyi agenda bakolako n'abageto yabakozeeko eggulu. Your Excellency, without wasting your time, this is the symposium. We called you to educate us. We don't want to waste your time. Tusaba nga we twakusaba osigale ku main ne olukomawo ku main. Your Excellency, nsaba main eno abo abakuugula abagezaako okuteekamu ebigambo ebikyayisa abalala. Your Excellency, oli musajja mugezi kuwanga oli mulwanyi. Katonda yakukkiriza n'emisambo ne gikukkiriza n'abantu ne tukukkiriza ne Lubaale n'akukkiriza ffenna ne tukukkiriza n'ensi yonna n'ekukkiriza. Kati Your Excellency, nsaba abantu abaakabato akamu bwe kati baleme kukyayisa abantu bo Your Excellency, kale katumalirize bane President atubuulire. Your Excellency, tulina ab'obutale bagamba emisolo gisusse. Abakatale muliwa ate nga bavubuka bagambye Your Excellency emisolo mingi. Look into their issue. You streamline a little bit because even the market is low. The supply is high, the demand is low, and the market is not in existence. Kindly, Your Excellency, ne ku boda gye batwala ebintu obitunda naye emisolo giri waggulu ate era n'aba Uganda Bureau of Statistics Standards nabo basooka kutunula mu nsonga eno ebintu ebimu ne bagamba tebituukaganye na mutindo. Your Excellency, nsembyayo ensonga ya boda Central Market njogeddeko beba obutale. Your Excellency, woba ogatta omwesogo nabo batunulemu kuba abazzukulu bo bangi bakoleeyo. Then ababoda bafallinga under emiyoga. Tubadde tusaba bansabye nkugambe nti kwezo sente ze wabateekerateekera ng'ate abasinga bamu baasoma naye tebalina mirimu. Lwaki totunulamu ku nsako yaabwe n'obongeramu ne ziba 5 ku buli 100 ne basobola okubeera nga bakozesa ssente ezo nga we bazizza mu budde ng'ate zisobola okuganyirwamu n'abalala. Excellency, nze Namyalo omuzzukulu wo oba chief muzzukulu kimanyikiddwa ne wemba nzizeewuwo sikuleetera lugambo nzija na nsonga z'abanaku bannange. Nabwekyo Excellency, nze wange tewaba protocol wano waze kwogera n'abavubuka sigenda kuyita mbabitiibwa ab'ebitiibwa waŋŋamba obayina bano abantu b'otalina. Excellency, tukuyita mukama waffe ojogereko eri abazzukulu. Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Jjajja oye! Mwena oye! Tetulina protocol bano abavubuka baffe Uganda yaffe Museveni waffe nga wajja jjajja ng'avaako eri kale tugira nga wajja ajja kakana njogera ku z'abandi. Symposium bakirwanya nnyo naye era emaze n'ebeerawo. Ndowooza bajja baffe mujja kwetuga. Agende. Tulina wano abakanyama. Excellency, nabo mbu baavu baagala nabo bayambe. Agende. Nsuubira mwenna tubakutteko abavubuka katulinde nga wajjajja wajja asobole okwogerako eri mmwe. Bamulimba nti bano twabajje Kampala. Eno Kampala tuli Mbale tuli Bugisu. Bannange tisha tugenda bawa mukakane. Bannange emmere gyeri pulezidenti yatuwadde emmere yatuwadde enva ate tulina bufe. Okwawukanako bulijjo tulina bufe n'amazzi gyegali ne soda. Bannange jjajja wuyaze akalulu kaliwa akyali ku mayini nalo ali physically fit jjajja w'abazzukulu Museveni oye! Bannange mutayagala naawe. Kale President we ayingiddewo azotusomesa tuze ku mulamwa ogwatuleese. Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala jjajja katusomese.
Balebe hakusiraho liyombo President wefe ahukaniheyo isi hubeere hwalindirire ekiseera shikani.
Somebody translate in Rumasaba.
Iseni yota hubanga ndi humuliro mu Rumasaba.
Omanye oluzungu bulungi.
Balebe kusirako liyombo Papa Rumasaba n'alumanya bulayi naabi. Oluzungu olumanya. Balebe kusirako liyombo. Let us have some science and we are from His Excellency.
Okay, you try to translate.
Kusiraho balebe bageto balebe
mulembe b'amasaba mulembe abasore babeta abasore, what they call youth.
Bavubuha.
What do they call youth?
Basoleri namwe bavubuha. President halo bari kuli basoleri namwe kuli bavubuha. Kuli basoleri.
Basoleri.
Yes.
Mulembe. Uliena. Makuwa. Mwanya lakini milimo. I am glad you invited me to talk to you.
bari kuka wefe wasanyuhile nabi huba humulanga huitsana huhukanihe.
Because it is through talking that we can share knowledge.
Kule huba ili hubira muhukaniha nienjelisi hunyala huakabana na umukamachesi.
Right from the beginning,
huhuamilelala ihutandiha,
the NRM taught Ugandans
shibi na shena binzali shabanga shomisabana Uganda
about peace,
lukosi,
capacity building,
hubanga husomisiwa hubyangulibwa,
wealth creation,
huhola byebugaga,
and jobs.
Ni chimilimo.
From the beginning.
Huhuamilelala shimanza amanza.
Now the peace was by the army mainly.
Lukosi lwalandebo ni balebe chimilundu.
Supported by the population.
Atenga shisibwa makamani ni babandu baramile.
On the issue of capacity building,
shishindu shehu byangulibwa,
it was health and education. And in health, we started with immunization. And that's how many of you survived.
Ateye nienjeli yonyene isi balalanga efe ise ninawe huliyo.
No polio, no measles.
Mbao polio, imbao byosi tsanata.
Now, in 1996,
Mulu kumirwenda tenda mumukaga,
we introduced Bona Basome Education, UPE and USE later.
Burangilisi hubirira muyewelega kutabanjula husoma bobusa mwebifo byeyas isi hulanga huli primary.
Because we knew that many children were from poor families.
Kule huba bashimanya bari babana bakali bama mutsingo tsihenyalata.
They would not afford school fees.
Ngasibanyala bafuna bisale bye humasomero.
But your people down here refused to implement it.
Nenga babandu bayefe babene beyasi nibo bahasi hana hushikola.
In the schools.
Mumasomero.
Including the PTA.
Wade hayinja he basali humasomero.
They meet and put charges.
Bakanana barao kama pesi kesi babana baha husasura.
And because of that, children drop out of school in big numbers.
Atahuliyesho shachira babana bala hunyalisa hutse somero ta bakobola baba busatsingo.
So you the youth, you need to insist down here to say stop school charges.
Ari ifefe bafubuha ife basoleli niko kwaka kwalomera honga kuloma kurita bakame bisale byesi bara mu masomero buli munda asome.
A government school.
Mumasomero ka government kesi yembe ha atesa sula ne basomisi.
Now recently,
anyuma hano,
I have introduced free education in presidential skilling centers.
Presidenti wabelenga arawo hubyangulibwa hu tihabu ababa hanyalisa khutsa mu masomero bakhutsa mu university bibindi ta hurenga harenge habye chimihono.
The people, if the screen is working, they can show you some of those young people.
Elali hula marenga bet screen tefe tiri huramba banyala bako babelenga
Mbale nze nali muvubuka oli awakanya government era nze government nali sijagala
imbawo bifanye
yawamba nti government ya Museveni terina kyetuyambye ngafa abavubuka abakyasinze okwekalakasa katugeza abanywa enjaga abanywa amafuta nga ne mami wange Baida yana mujemera kuba ye mami yali waayo naalemu nga nze simwagala kuba ye waayo naalemu nenva ewaka nenziruka nengenda ku street nze nga nkozesa biragalalagala yenze omuntu ow'entalo omuvuyo naye we najja mami najja mu tawuni era nze we nali ndaba mami wange ng'amudduka nga sobola kukyalenyinga naye ne twetunuulira amaaso bwe tuti nga we tuli wano naye bwe tuti ng'amudduka kati lwalimu ndi ku mafuta g'ennyonyi ndi mu kunywa nga ntunulidde eno nga simanyi kiri mabega nagenda okulaba omuntu akwatako eno neebuuza ani ankwatako okutunuulira nga mami nembeera n'ebirowoozo ebyo nsuule amafuta nsigale nago neŋŋamba kansigale nago ankole kyayagala kati I don't fear nembeera awo mami n'aŋŋamba mwana wange ekindeese kwogera naawe ng'amafuta gange ngalina n'aŋŋamba nti mwana wange Yoweri Kaguta Museveni yateeseewo abayise okufuna skills ndikwagala naawe ogendere mu abo ogende Rukonje osome skills nti naye buli kimu kyogenda byabwereere nemugambirawo namuwakanizirawo nti mami naawe wankana ne gavumenti ye ya Museveni eyogera tetuukiriza si byagala nemugamba n'aŋŋamba nze kyenkugambye kyekituufu ye mami n'agenda n'agamba oba oyagala genda oba toyagala obeere ye n'agenda nasigala kati ye we yagenda waliwo mutaano wange abatundatunda amalediyo ku street n'ayita amalediyo gali kulanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ateesewo pulojekiti ey'okugunjula abayuusi babeere nga babeera n'amagezi gaabwe ag'omu mutwe baleme kutuula butuuzi awo bagende ku disitulikiti zaabwe zibaliraanye basayininga empapula neŋŋamba kozi mami kye yali ayogera kituufu nenzirayo wa mami naye teyakiikiriza nti nkomyewo n'aŋŋamba oze kuyomba oze kola ki nemugamba mami nzikirizizza tugende ku disitulikiti tusayininga empapula ne tugenda ku disitulikiti twasayininga twasangayo DEO ne tusayininga n'atugamba bulungi nti abo bennyini abagenda okubeera nga bayitamu ab'omukisa okugenda e Rukonje okusoma tugenda abakubira amasimu ne tusayininga empapula ne zigwa bulungi ne tuddayo waka we twabeera waka era nga nze we nali ndi muwakanyi era saakiikirizanga nga mami newagamba ati amuwakanya weeks oba 3 ne ziyitawo nindaba nga teri kikoleka neŋŋamba mami nti bwe bityo ne gavumenti yo nga omwagala temwagala ffe tukulaakulanye mutulimba temututuukirizira nenvaayo nenzira mu tawuni aye nenzira ku mafuta gange we nadda ku mafuta gange wayitawo wiiki etya emu ngenda kuwulira ku lediyo abayitamu okugenda e Rukonje tuli baagala mujje n'ebikozesebwa neneebuuza nange mwendi mwabo olweggulo mami n'ajja n'aŋŋamba naawe oli mu lisite eyo y'abantu bennyini abagenda ki e Rukonje nange mangu awo nenkwatiramu bye nali ndina saalina bingi nenzija kuba baŋŋamba nti ebintu byabwereere kati olina kwerabirako nenzija ati byabwereere nemmotoka eyatuleeta eyali yabwereere tetwasasula era singa nagira ku booda singa nze saayingira mu geeti muno naye twagira mu mmotoka nindi eyaliko empingo nenyingira we natuuka munda nalaba feesi ezirimu nga mpya sina gwe ndaba madowadowa ate nga nze mu mivuyo gyange nali nti abasirikale naye ndaba jasita akuuma jasiti ku geeti eyo tabeera taano wange mami nemugamba tuddayo fembi yaŋŋamba nze nkulese kusoma nze ŋŋenze ye nakola ki n'agenda nasigala awo nendaba nga mbeera gye ndi mukale sigitegeera ŋŋamba kati nkole ki ndikwagala nyweko ku njaga ndikwagala nyweko ku mafuta ate naaganywera waani nembeera awo ngenda okulaba bagamba jangu opiikinga ebintu byosayininge nasayininga blanket for free nesayininga suuka for free omufaliso for free domu gyensulamu si ya kitange for free teri kyebampa nga nasasula emmere gye nalindya for free nentuuka kuno nembeera ne bantandika okusomesa skills nga nali ndi skills najja bakugamba wakazeeka atambula nako takaleka nange mangu awo muwiiki eyo yennyini nange nenzigirayo akaze kange neneerabira nti nzize ku school of understanding mangu ago ne bandastandinga katayamu understanding kata we nali mmanyi nga skills njisomye ziwede nasoma kosi ya building and construction wenali maze kosi yange nenzira mu kyalo ate challenge nyingi ze nasanga mu kyalo nenzijukira akawunga akalinga erugonje nalindya kabwere
teka ko mulala adako teka ko mulala.
When the people in the studio talk, my name is Mwayapu Abdul Hakim from Bulamboli district. I studied here welding and metal fabrication. And Your Excellency, sir, my educational background, I studied up to the university, year 1, and I failed to complete my studies at the university to acquire my degree in computer science and information technology. When I failed, I felt a lot of pain in life, and I went back home because someone who has been paying me also collapsed and died. I grew up an orphan with my mother, only who cared for me. Later on, after going back in the village, I started growing up tomatoes, but also had no input. Sometime, I had this golden chance through a radio station when they were reading, when the people in the studio were talking about skilling of the youth in Rukonje at Bugisu Industrial Hub. Okay, after listening, they read the numbers.
Put another one there.
My name is Namono Kana. I did tailoring from Bududa, first intake. I'm a Form 4 certificate holder. It is my uncle who picked me up after failing to continue to the next level. My uncle, wherever you are, you can walk over. I learned this information from a radio announcement about this skilling of Uganda. I was so positive and I was interested to join because I was fed up with the village and I was doing nothing in the village. Okay, when I reached this place, they told us everything is for free and we found that everything...
Show us what they are doing
we
now.
We found a night...
That's what they are doing now.
Bugisu Industrial Hub.
Those are the products they are making. You show them.
Ebyo nibyo bibindu byesi bali kusoma byekimiholo bali kukolanga birangirirwa ni yaya wefe youth wa nyaye fe. Bana basona tingubo tsindayi babasoma ebyalani. Bahola liquid soap wekusinga shampoo kamafura.
Rimya kajimu abas ga ndi
n'umuhokeseko byesi babanga baholire zingato
the products
byesi babanga baholire bibyalani ekyo tisi babanga boshire ebyo bitanda zindebe baboneka byemilire muhambasa muri byaba mu China ta babiholera alungataye zingato.
This is the course of 6 months.
Eyeyo ili kusoma kw'ekimyezi 6 kyonyene.
And many of the people don't have high education.
Ate ili ngabiye babandu bahatya husoma nabita.
Now, I have given them these skills through free education.
Wabawa byehubyangulibwa ebyo hubiramu husoma hwabusa.
And this is what we wanted in 1996 for the primary and the secondary.
Election show president shesiaka na mulu 1996 mu bibina byeyasi byese hulanga huli primary.
And here I'm spending more money than if you implemented UPE and USE.
Ela president ahalo maru mu byehu byangulibwa byekimihono alihura kama pesi kama kalinabi hufuranga nara mu bibina byeyasi.
omwana oluzungu arumanyire bulayi.
President ahaloma ali luzungu na alomanya lulayi nawe. President, thank you. This is UP product.
Very good.
Yes.
Now, here, I am spending more money because the children are coming from far.
Analihura makama pesi kama kalihuru huba babana ba maleyi.
I need to accommodate them.
Baha bamenya abwene.
To look after, to feed them.
Baha balisibwa.
Now, in the UPE, this was not necessary.
Atenga mukusoma kweyasi ebyabye sibitagizibwa ta.
The plan is you work from home, go study, go back.
Indrenge harengi hayeberi wa mayingo weta wasoma angolobe welayo yingo.
So that the cost we have is paying the teachers, building the classrooms, building the laboratories, and buying the textbooks.
Nuo wachila shieche shiri kama pesi kesi huliho khusasule basomisa khwembehe bibina khwembehe isi khukholela bya science khu secondary ni khukhola bindu bihali bitwela ta.
So you the youth, you wake up everybody that let's implement UPE and USE.
Balebe president wabasabire era walangirire arinya bafubuha ate basolere hehunyukira atwera khulwanise bya khusasula kamapesi mu UP nuwo wachira umwana w'omutambi ne yanyalise khusoma.
Now, if we implemented Bonabagemebwe immunization for all, if we had implemented UPE and USC properly, it would be very far now.
Bari ibanga holo makuri hubyangulu wa primary khobusa ni ko secondary khobusa hali huli ale ina neshonye neshiri yes president akana ili niyo biholi hasi anota.
Now, after Bonabagemebwe, the other one was Bonabagagaware.
President Halomari, lwanyu buli mundu nga wabele nga agemebwa, atenga buli mundu wabele nga asoma, agenda ya president yara Mary, buli mundu yes, afune kama pesa mungo.
Now, kama pesa mungo is, and also Kimirimo. There are two things, kama pesa and Kimirimo.
Bari huba ni bugaga mungo, bili bindu bibili. Huba ni kama pesa, ni huba ni chimilimu.
Because my Buyindifu, if I am a Buyindifu, I create Kimirimo for some 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
President Alomari shila niaka na bugaga, inge omunu mutwelo lumugaga, uhola chimilimo, waholele homunu mutwela babili bataru ni huola mulihumi.
So when you say there are no jobs, it means there is no enough Buyindifu to create jobs.
Shimanisanga ulo mahuri, imbamo bugaga ata, sihulini bugaga bumala, obabagaga bahola chimilimo, banyala bahola banu bandi bauramba baba basasulata.
Now, the address for wealth and the jobs are for the addresses.
Inzira yebugaga tiliti inzira tsine.
A very good translator.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Inzira, the ways.
Yes.
Now, the first is commercial agriculture.
Bari inzira ndwela hulima bye hukulisa.
Birimo and also livestock.
Bili mwani bubwai bibya momo kama pesi.
That's inzira number 1.
Eyo niye nzira indwela iye hufuna buyindifu.
The second inzira
ya habili
is artisans and factories.
Huhola byesi huholalamo byesi hunyala hwalanga hulitsi factory alinga amwala.
Okole byemikono n'amakolero.
Byesi huholelamo byekimihono ni bibindu bindi.
That's what those people are doing, like the Rukonje people who are doing carpentry now, doing metalwork, doing shoes. That is artisanship.
Ebyo byesi bali khuhola bibyalani tsingubo tsingato khukhosha tsinzitsi ebyo nibyo byekimikhono.
Then the factories, you can show them the factories like these which are down here.
Khunyala khwabochesekho ni kamakolelo nga bili amwalo byesi balalanga efe musife khunyala khwabanga khurambamo.
That is the second amakolelo ago, those factories and the artisans is the second inzira of wealth and jobs.
Bari bye khukhola ebyo inzira ya habili gagawala.
The third inzira
ya hataru
is what you are talking about, like the borders.
Nibyo byesi khukhukanekakho bye khufuga tsipichipichi.
Together we call them services.
Byesi khuloma khuri khuweleza. Byenjenda,
hotels,
byekhutekha bilyo birekere,
shops,
kamaduka,
if you are a medical worker,
kamadwaliro,
those are all services.
Etso tsosi tsili tsinenga harenge.
Then the fourth inzira is ebyuma bya karimagezi, computers.
Inzira ya khane niye bibyuma byomuwanga.
Now, so all of you, the youth,
and
your parents should know, where does my child go? And we have been teaching this from 1995.
Era president ishindu chehulo maru musala hawamanyesi umwanatsa washisomisile kuhwama 1995.
There are people like Mudope of Budadili.
Iliwo musaninga mudebo uwame Budadili.
If they can show him to us.
Bari hocheseho mudebo uwame Budadili.
Mananga James Mudebo, the farm ino iwi imazachi. Natandika mimi mwajange luno bali jendo wanje. Ngindina makwekwe natandika ngeni kuba ya kafu yange inyowa nejiba yange jange etisara ye kabu na jange etibabula natandika na kolera shekubonerako Mbale ngengona mu housing estate. Mwaka 1918 neza emazachi hano nagula liswa nazagara anganongera pakanafuna bubalayi wezi eka zibiri ni kakatu ne butikitiki budatu zikafu hano kusawe eno ndioni zikafu zine zesi ikama mabere zikafu zine zino zindete mabere lita enkaga naza momoni nda yose ngabira ko batu zinano zikafu nga nakuwereka afikuru ngayi ikafu yikola chini wenga inyowa iba yose munsi ye kabiri aba yo mwayi naze echo che kubonerako nagabira ko Mr. Odeje idayi marudye ngabayisa batu era sawayi ungoba serese nano ikafu inanu nese mudongo gutamambese sese opako inanu inanu imonsi yong'ani nefuna ekyena kirowoozo kutandika kuba ya zikafu nikuba nizimwanyi nikuli na madoti ekulirenga baba yose late Wilfred Madaba nga ne buying officer wezimwanyi mu Bugisu Cooperative Union kale nga nakulira maka gafaana gati nabona nga bufunisi bulimo bulayi nawe nasenga nezire kukula Katonda apeere maani nasena akakukola ki nakakukola kyesi nebonerako nenga zimwanyi zirimo mapeesa magali zimwanyi zino zifunamu kilo kasanvu 5 kilo egitunda mutwalo gudo na 12 mu mwaka nafuna milioni 9 ilikuwa mate zimwanyi zino nazifunire mu kitu kinani.
You can hear Mudebo was here in Namakwekwe.
President Alihulo Mamabo and Mudebo Abane Namakwekwe.
And he was LC1 actually.
Ata ali LC1 no aba LC1 ngabe mayu kanihile anoyo.
But he had 3 goats in the village.
Aba ni timbu sisewe titarumushallo.
He sold them and bought a cow here in Namakwekwe.
Wakulisa tosi titaru wakulano ngafindwele.
And he started selling milk.
Warake hahukulisa kama bere.
From selling milk, he went back and bought some land in Budadiri.
Nga wasevingire huwa mama hukulisa kama bere wata wakulaliswa mushalo.
And he started growing coffee.
Watande hahuli mati mwani.
And bought more cows.
Wakula tingafu nga amisa kama pesa mti mwani nga akula tingafu.
As you heard, he's now earning 90 million from coffee alone in a year.
Ngane kuulile buli mwaha Mudebo afuna milioni 9 huwa mamu mwani.
Then he's selling 60 liters of milk per day.
Elaha kulisa kama bere litenkaga buli luna.
You can calculate how much money that one is.
Munyala wabalabalomo kwamanyire hulilita ye kama bere silingi 15 litenkaga 15 buli luna hubone silingi tesafuna.
This is somebody who started with very little.
Ba President alo marumundu inas ala kihanishindu shifiti na.
There is my boy in Namaru Karamoja, if you can show it to them.
President ali hasabali liyo msinde wewe Ikaramoja isi hasabali mumokese.
Na kapiripiriti.
Ina kapiripiriti.
Who did not even have land like you.
Uhabo ni liswata ingefeba geto bali ano shaleli.
You will see how he handled it if they have his picture here.
Bageto ni babano babandi huhali ni liswa ni baneko hehulolelelo mulebo eshe sahol.
I am called Lokong Emmanuel from Kakamukwe, Naturum Parish, Lorege Sub-County under Namalu and Nagapri District. When I stopped for my studies, I sat home for around 3 years when I was not doing anything with either government. Little am I knowing what will bring the way of rescuing the helpless. When it reaches around 2020, a rumor of PDM came, and we were the first people to receive money from Nakaprepret. I received $1 million. I rented 4 acres of land, and I was able to harvest 14 bags. Now from my harvest, I sat down, I see my left and right of myself. I just say, God has given me this reward. I picked 10 bags. That's 1,000 kilograms. I took it to Sorot market. They bought a kilo at 1,700. Out of the number of bags I took there, I was able to get 100. When I came back, I have a friend of mine. He has not got, he's having wisdom, he is having knowledge, concerning how to rear these things. Because he was once assisting someone from those ends of Kampala, rearing these pigs. He instructed me than you misusing money in other businesses. You introduced about the piggery project.
Because the rain is coming.
And I bought 5 pigs.
This boy in Nakapiripirit had no land, dropped out of school, he had nothing. And he had dropped out of school because of the school fees. But when PDM came, he got the 1 million, hired 4 acres of land where he grew, I didn't know this crop called pea gram or something, that they are pea grams or something. Some peas of some sort. And he harvested 14 bags. Sold 10. Got 1,700,000. And bought those pigs. When I was there, he had 34 pigs.
Nga president atiyo amunyolanga ali ni timbiti asatu munya.
So therefore the message here is that in the 4 sectors, especially agriculture, with the PDM you can start small and you grow.
President shitela halo mari mu tinzira tinete sa kanihiraho ni kama pesi ka PDM unyala wara kihambola mbola watanga nutoa.
Some of the people can start on their own, like Mudebo. Mudebo didn't get anything from anybody. He started with his. So therefore, my message to you here is that you can start, because we have given you everything you can start with.
Alihulo marini nashirio unyala watandiha hule huba bali huwa bulishesu unyala hula kihiraho utandi.
Now this money we are sending
kama peskese bali huweleza
for emyoga,
ka emyoga,
for PDM,
ka PDM,
even operation wealth creation before
ni tesi bahuwa ni mitesi basi ni hale bahula atakela hale
is your money.
Kali kama peske mundu wabishele.
You call me judge.
Kumulanga harikuka kuka masaba.
As head of the government.
Atenga niyo murangirisi uwelinambo.
Kati the government ebalamide ntubana bazukuru bange ekiro kyamwe.
Era kuka wala mirari babetsu kulubewe emyoga ni PDM. Bino byosi tsana bibyenywe.
What do you call okulamira?
Walangirire. Walangirire. Wahulamire. Bali president bali wahulamire PDM ni emyoga.
Bachogera batya? Wakorachi?
Wahulamire.
Wakulamire.
Yes.
So, jaja bwabalamira
barikuka balebe wahulamire bino bibyefefe kubuta kubisihira.
Temusobola kukiriza muganda wamwe oba abekika okubba ebyobulame bwamwe.
Era kuka wahulomerari kuhafukirisa oba yaye befe oba beshikuka befe oba bebirifa byositana.
So, what you are saying, oh, they cheated the money, you should be involved and protect that money. They have been deducting money for the banks.
ba PDM mubera nonga muloma muri bahalaho kamapesi president ahalamari washimanya era baberenga bahala kamapesi kefe
deducting 20,000, 30,000.
bahaloko chibili bahaloko chitaru balala bachapasoni zibeti sako nebo balyako ba CDOs nabo balyako
Not chairman of the circles, now the bank now.
Ariano kuli mubeti banka wadenyu nga mulomile muri bachapasoni balyene yali ku PDM mu bank.
They have been knocking off 20,000, 30,000.
Baberenga balyaho chimitwalo chibili oba chitaru.
I have stopped this.
Bari wal kamile shino era imbao mundu lundi sibaha haloho lipesita.
The bank charges will be paid by the government.
Government hasa suleti kama pesi ke mu banka ingote mu banka orisayo silingi towe milioni mbovu.
For you will get your 1 million.
Iwewe ni nasenga hwatile kuhafune imilioni efembo.
Now those who deducted from because you can see the example of Kutosi of Mangia. Let's see Kutosi.
Bari esheshe hubonela ho shiri ni Kutosi uwe Mangia Bududa is president hata hubonalo habidi niyo she hubonela ho shesi kama pesi
sime tsobu na hifuna silingi 10 ulana. Kasi bana nga bari kutosi Moses isali ha muveji shanemba mubona kuti wodi umuchiga itaoni council mu district ya Budoda na mukaunte ye muchigai ndimuni weas wabushere simana bi government kureba tsi programu nga miyoga parish modo yakira nafe bafu bohabeas kwa kuri khwaniro tsimbi tsino nafuna parishimon kuwa hakukwawa 2023 mwezi kwa habiri netsina ho natibiriri ibanka yangalisa ho nasiri imutwaro cyenda munana nakula tsimbi tsitaru Sibili sasa alamata uvanyuma lw'ekimyezi shinani nakulisa tsimbitsi papose wanze kopoha hapesi wayiya basha asesomero nga hwamenyi ori kumyezi kwe shinani kwe kumwaha kuno wangolesera lipesi nakule nafu isilemerano ingafenda kula yayiro sayi ini nani nimos imitiyaram
he got 980,000
afuna mitwalo chendo munana
after the bank knocked off 20,000
nge banka yamalire humuhalaho chimitwele chibiri
which I have now stopped. No more bank deductions.
Chess president akamisire imbawe banke hakhalako lipesi lefeta.
The bank will be paid by the government.
Ibanka ihabe sasulibwa ni government.
But Kutosi got 980,000.
Ne kutosafu na mitwalo chenda mu munana.
He bought 3 pigs.
Akula tsimbi tititaru.
Then which multiplied.
Tita momo bukali.
And he sold some.
Wakulisa hoti tindi.
And now bought a cow.
Era bona wakule ngafu.
So that is now regarding the ones, the circle chairpersons.
Arikusinzira kushesi chairperson izini ba youth leaders baromireshe musako.
Who deduct?
Baba hala.
Those I'm going to arrest them. Ngenda kubakwata.
Abo baba chairperson zi baba belenga bahalo kama pesi Kenya PDM president walangirira aratsa huba wamba.
Aba befi, they are thieves.
Bari baba befi baba rusaho kama pesi Kenya baloma bamufune PDM baba befi.
So if anybody has that information, stand behind the shade there and I want to take your your telephone. If you know somebody knocked off money from the 1 million, he get you. The bank deduction, I know. But beyond the bank deductions, were there any other deductions?
President ahalo mari siringi tesi bank ehalo niye watsimanyi. Nenga ili omundu linibuka kafari ahali usiringi tse bank ata bali wababandu kama pesi kesi baba halo. Alo mari munatsenyu meyo muhole tsilaini mumihe abarusaho tsinamba kana abahupile mumuwe bujulizi ni babandu baba abarusaho kama pesi.
Stand behind there and my team get your contact. The police will contact you and we'll go for those people.
President ahalo mari mumihe nyumeyo bana barusaho tsinamba tsenywe kane baba tisimu bawambe babefibo.
The Kasinje go behind there and deal with those people.
Bale beba president baramba ni naye banga wamanyori bakurusa utsenyumeyo baholi hedisi nabana kuyeta ubengo okobesa siringi towo.
Now the rain is coming.
Barifuleli heitsa.
So point number 1.
Point number 1, Your Excellency, we have talked to our ancestors. It is not going to rain.
Fine, if it doesn't rain, then I will know that Obama Saba Bakamani. Now, regarding the number 1, all of you join the parish circle.
Bari first buli mutwelanga aliano huyunge kusako ye kumuluha.
The reason we like the circle is that the circle is small enough to know what is happening.
President Marishichela hukane iparishi humuluha bari niye fit, but Your Excellency, people are shouting behind there that they don't have national IDs.
You will get them. You will get them. You will get them.
Daddy, kane mutifune.
Because they are free. They are not for pay.
However, Your Excellency, it's not that NIRA has not taken them. Some of them, the money lenders, are the ones who took the IDs.
They have no right. Money lenders have no right.
President Ahalangili abari money lenders sibali ni right hubukula IDs tsenyweta erabaha batsi kobos.
There's no right.
Money lender saliho ni bunyala hubukule ID yowota.
You know, the problem we have is that you people, you don't use the weapon we gave you.
President Ahalomar, she's the Bushesi Hulini National Sihu Bisa.
In the colonial time and after independence,
Baritimbu Ketonga Ushifu na ma independence ta.
And there was corruption among the chiefs.
Atenga bulyanga muba chief bwa bukali.
Veterinary staff.
Bari baba batakaba ba mayumba 10.
Veterinary.
Dewa. Bebulimi baba janja batakolobi byayo.
And the medical, they were very corrupt.
Ni baba saubari abe baba ni bulyanga bukali nabi.
And the chiefs.
Ni ba chief.
So when NRM came, I was aware of all this.
Nenga NRM yitsa bari president eshaba washimanyi.
Wegombora twamulekawo. Uwe
hugombololo bamulehawo.
Uwumulukane tumulekawo.
Yes.
Uwumulukane tumulekawo.
Uwe chimiluha nabo bamulehawo.
The DC, we left him.
Uwe hu district ne bamulehawo.
But we said, you elect your own people. yourselves.
Ne president walomari ni mulonde babandu benywe babene munabo bwene.
Bana ba government webali naye sibesiga bulungi mwerondera abamwe.
President balalomari ba government baliwo nenga sabe ikina nabita.
So LC1 is yours.
Bari LC1 wefe mwene huwa murawo.
You are the ones who elect him. And I'm remembering to give a piki to my LC1 who spoke here.
My LC1 president wa mulangilire humwe piki balebe humugata humusanyuhira.
Bamweze milioni kaga.
My bari president bamwe milioni kaga iye piki.
The LC2 is yours.
Bali LC2 na yo wefe.
LC3 is yours.
Uwe shinatilongose hataru na yo wefe.
The councillors.
Councillors be kumiruka ni be kumagombolo ni be ku district. Abo bose sife babefe.
The LC5.
LC5 chairperson izi abo bose bama musife babefe.
The member of parliament.
Barangilisi befe be murukobo lubambali mu parliament babefe.
These are all your people.
Babandu best president amaho balabano bese babefe.
You are the one who elects them.
Ifefe nifo kubalonda na mwenye ni mumukulonda.
Mubabanje gwe twakulonda kulwaki babbe sente zaffe.
Bari kubarebesha lelo kulinga ko balonda silingi tsefe tsatsa kwe ate mwaholelashi.
And you are there keeping quiet.
Barali muchifo kubanza ba members ba parliament bese kubanza ife kwasira busi.
So rather than starting that one, let's consolidate because the parish is the best place.
Bari muchifo shehura kiheshi ni neshi kube atwela mumuluka hura kiheshi.
It is near.
Ali akwimbi.
Abantu bamanyi.
Babandu bamanya nabonyene.
Amakatu gamanyi.
Nitsingo teba shafe wasimanya.
It is easy to monitor.
Siri changu nabi hulolelera.
So this is number one.
Ni nashiro shino shisoheraho.
Now you are talking of a youth circle for the whole of Bugisu.
Hulihuka ni hakusako iye bafu bahabe Bugisu yesitani.
We need to study that very carefully.
Eshesho kwa somaho ni buri bukali.
Because
ni bubugendeleza bale bekoyeta okusanyuhira mayi nga afuna kama pesi kewe milioni mukaga te pichi.
Because Bugisu is very big.
Ibu masaba balebe ihukali nabi ti district musamu.
The distance is far.
Injenda na mwe buwale ibu kali nabi.
Somebody coming from Bulambuli, another one from Bumbo.
Ukundi ame Bulambuli, kundi Bumbo, ikundi ame Bulambuli, bududangese.
It may create you problems.
Inyale ya kulele la biyangafu.
But the ghetto circles are easy.
But the ghetto circles are easy. Maybe for your information, your excellency, the cooperative is for the whole for the sub-region, but each district has a circle. So if the money is put into the cooperative, it will be easier to divide into the districts, but the leadership will be at a sub-region level, and the district leadership will report to the sub-region.
We shall study that, and I will discuss with you.
The president Milebari Kanashiro Zeho Ashkani Ohoninas, but your excellency, last time I was here, I presented a memo and you mentioned the same, and we never discussed. You disappeared away.
We are going to discuss in January. We are going to discuss.
President Wala Milebari mu January kuhashkani heho.
On this particular one.
Kushinoshe cooperative kuhashkani ho mu January ngakumu mukwaru.
Now regarding but for the ghetto, that's easy.
Bari neshe ba ghetto bano nisho shangu nabi.
Because they are near.
kule huba bali atwele.
And we have already given to 10.
Ela president ahalo mari already bawa the group 10, your excellency.
Okay, shut up. I know what I'm talking about.
Bali hali musilileho ghetto president halu silileho president wa manyeleshe sali hukani hao.
We have already given 10.
Bali bare already mutu group lihu.
If you want the Malayas also to have their own circle,
baringa hukana baneko kubalanga huli ba malaya ata huli baneko bekolela byabwe nabo hufuna kakawe.
But the question is, bamanyiga ni mutawuni yonna?
President ahare babaneko ari balebe mwabene nabwene ni mwamanyana.
Kale namwe mbongedeko.
Bari nanya wabongeroho nanya musako yenyana bawo kama pesi.
Mbawade 10.
Bari president babandu baneko wabawele milioni 10.
Now,
bale bebaneko president wabawele milioni 10 labasanyukire nabi hajati hadija wanyala kulwanirira balebe. They are very excited, Your Excellency. These people are in existence and they are really very excited.
Now, regarding the borders, that is easy. We can support those.
Bariba boda nanye president wala mirari shangu banyala bashiholaho.
So when you come, we shall see whether we handle the borders at the Bugisu level or district level.
But President Ali Ulomari arisi shina hunashikani hilo. Kuhaka habo nenga hukani hahubia boda obanga mubugisu na mwe muma district kefe.
Now regarding the 10 acres for the youth, I can buy you 10 acres for the youth.
President wala milebarano bakulila liso ekali humite simusabide.
The kind of deployment, I will look at your list.
Bari deployment president analola mulisti yefe.
I am happy you are happy with my RDC.
President Ali Wolomari wasanyuhile mai asmini our former district councillor Silongo and deputy RDC bari wanyala mwamusanyuhila.
Now for URA,
bari bya URA,
don't come to URA with the politics.
Bari muheta mu URA ni byeba napokopokota.
This is where many people make problem. There is a place for politics, there is a place for professionalism.
President Ali Wolomari, iliyo bifo bye na pokopoko, iliyo bifo be byangole. But Your Excellency, most of these young people are educated and they are professionals.
Yeah, but they should have no political ambitions.
That what?
They should have no political ambitions.
Bari nemo haba nga mulini kamelu kubya politics ingeseta.
I am in URA, but I want to stand in the Manafa.
Aha, you should not. Wahawalo morindi mu URA, ela walo moruta humiha imana fata.
You go to URA, steal money to come and stand in the Manafa.
Bari ulomorutie mu URA ube kama pesi utie Manafa bile haruruta. Your Excellency, I'm contesting in Bududa and I will request for your support.
If you want to be in politics, be in politics.
Baringo kana huba mu politics ingese oba mu politics I'm not applying anywhere. Okati mu URA ba mu politics wo president aku supporting ilawo.
Now for URA, give me cadres who want to be public servants for 20 years, 25 years.
Bale besha ali mushupa kilo homungo no. President Ali Wolomari maringo kana huba muyuwara mulole bafu buhabaka na huba musopo service chimyahanga kabiri kataru okhabako ni kamera mu politics nga rechota ili
twagala abajja mu public service n'okumagamaga atunule na tunuli
barisakana babandu babetsa mu politics nga babukabuka busabarita ube inwoileita
kubanga if you are a doctor
kubanga oli umusawu
you are in the theater
ngoli mu theater ho baka babandu
operating on a person
oli hubaka
you are thinking of a meeting for politics in the afternoon.
Nengo oliho ambasori babandu bowo ba coordinators bawo ona ba meeting oriye nasura mbabula ita.
Umurwale agenda kufa.
Balebe barunyara wachiro omulwale wafa na hufa.
You must concentrate your mind on public service in some of the sectors.
Bari bubwongo bwowo bwaha bwaba kushesu wasomerera mu sector yowo.
Even RDC, this RDC who wants to understand, they also don't work well.
Bali wade ba RDC na ye president wa abamanyi. Baba abayinga baramba nenga bakana bemike bubwami nabo sibaramba bolaina abita.
They don't know how to plan. They don't know to say I need to concentrate 10 years, 15 years as RDC. Then after that I can go for politics. But he's here, RDC is there.
Bahumanyama kukolamo kumulimo walo marihena mbechimi ahali humina chirano ta aliano ni nei.
So please be clear about this. You are going to I was in the bush for 5 years.
President walo milari balebe shino hali mushiholile mubulai niaba mushisali chimi ahachirano.
I was fighting Yamin for 8 years.
Akupanisa amini chimi ahamunana.
Sina kirara chendiko.
Ingemba ushe sali hotani yaba busa mu rutalo niho wamba kumuwenera ale.
That's how we are to succeed.
Awoni yenjelisi yabifunamo wa wangula.
So I can deploy those who I can see those for a few for politics.
President wa usubizali anyala wabona mu bafiti ba politics ingese
like youth desk and so on.
Bari ba youth desk ni bibindi.
But the professional must be professional.
Bari nengo kana byehu byanguli bwa khutsa huamba be professionalism na wo bawo ubanga korita.
They were talking about the money lenders for border.
President Alomari mukanihira kushindu sheba bandu bawo wolisa kama pesi border.
What was the story? I didn't get it well.
President Alomari shibere shirie muwolisa na murena ibere na ngumba tomu ukanihiraho abeno mende haruti makirano. Okay, yaya mauso brayani ne yaya shalelo halaisa na bito halaka kefulehe yitsa.
I am announcing that any money lender who has got an identity card of anybody should hand it back.
President walangililari buli mundu ositsana uwabukula ID y'omundu nga amwali pesi walangililara kana muchikobosi.
If there is a police case reported on you for confiscating ID card, we are going to arrest you. We may even close your business.
President ali ulo maringeli wo kumusango kukulibwile humundu lwe hurusa hubandu ti ID tsabwe banamuwamba bamubwe atebeka loni business tewe.
Yes. What were you saying about the?
Yes, Museveni. I was meaning the higher purchase interest rate.
Okay. No,
yes.
You know what I want?
Yes, Museveni.
Thank you. Sit down.
Thank you.
What I want
Chess President Ali Hukana
is kudibisa the business of the money lenders.
But the president aha kana hudibisa business ye babandu bawolesa kama pesi.
That's why I am insisting on the parish development model.
Shichira mubana president walobele kuma pesi ka parish model.
Because if we give 100 million each year to the parish,
hule hubanga hwawele buli kumuluha milioni 10 buli mwaha.
In 5 years it will be 500 million.
Mumyaha chirano kane bibe milioni tingumitirano.
And in the 3rd year, the ones who got first will pay.
Atenga babasoha hufuna kane basasuli.
And by 5 years, 300 million would have been paid back.
Atenga mumyaha chirano milioni bisatu binabyanga byasasubwile.
Plus the 500 from the government.
Nga waga milioni bitano byesu hwamisile mu government.
That is 800 million in a parish.
Etoto nito milioni 8 buli muluka.
In Kisanja.
Mushisanja shwera chimyaha chirano.
So in 2 Kisanjas we can have 1.6 billion in the parish.
Mumyaha chili humi shimanyisa kunyala hwaba ni.
In the parish, we have like 1,200 homesteads, like in my area there of Ruwero.
Atenga mu parishi oba mu muloha kunyala kwaba ni tsinzunga tsingu mitibiri oba tsitaru. Ngewa we Ruwero ni babandu bakali nabi.
So by within 2 Sanjas you would have finished all the families to get, then you can get another round.
President ahalo mari mu bisanja bibiri shishira esho shishira khutsa umongela shisanja shindi kubenga khwarakihile buyaha.
So you will have a village bank there, your own bank.
Liroro lye president lili buli shibenga shili ni banka nga yabele parish modo yarambile buli kumuluka.
Then you have the bank at the Emyoga, at the constituency.
Alabuli constituency na ye ibenge ni bank.
Then we have these other funds of like the ghetto youth and so on.
Atabari kube ni bank atino netoteba ghetto ni baband.
And the borders.
Ni borders.
In that way we shall do away with the money lenders.
Baringa hwaholile ebyo byose kane kumulimo namwe business ya ba money lenders idibe.
Now, in the garage youth,
the
story Namiaro said is a new story to me, that they inflated the money. We are going to follow it up.
President
but we are supposed to give them part of the forest reserve.
Nenga alomari abeli solie garage wafu noko kuru forest reserve isi wafu na.
I have got a brief.
But President wamanyisi ulohari.
We are going to solve that problem one way or the other.
But shishindusho inabo wenjelisi banashikangamo.
Now regarding the toolboxes.
Bari husinzira hu toolboxes bye hurambisibwa.
Those we can give them.
Barishesho bye mugaraji bye hurambisibwa president wale milari bye binyala byabwebwa.
Now the taxis in the market.
Baritimotoka mu bitale. I mean chimisolo mu bitale.
I have taken that point and I will follow it up.
Ishindisho washilile elana shilondelela nabi.
They should not overtax the Banaku.
Barisibaha bahalaba naku kama pesi kama kalina abita.
Let the Banaku do minimum tax, direct tax.
Bariba naku kebaksa suloko handu hafiti ho.
You can get tax from them indirectly.
Bari hunyala kwa bafunoko chimisolo munjeli chindi busaneli mekuba utulele hokurita.
Like these ones who are starting, like the ones of pigs and so on.
Bari balio bano bali hura kihanga betsimbi tini bibindi.
Once they get some money,
baringa bafunira holi pesi.
They go to a bar
banyala batya mubala
and buy a bottle of beer.
Bari bakula tichupatie kumwenge.
There's a tax on the beer.
Bari kumwenge ili okumusoro.
So he will pay tax indirectly and willingly and without pressure.
So kana okupe kumusoro ingokana atenga sikuliho pressure ta.
So allow him to earn income first. Let him earn income first.
Bari heba nyowe bafune kama pesi.
And then you see you can tax consumption.
ari kunyala kwara chimisolo mu byesi huruhu bukula
bazukuru bange mbalabye wali ku TV
bari babetsulu bamuzeyi wababona ali ku TV
bakora ku nviri nze mbagambe zange enviri tizalina kizibu mundeke
bari mukana litsune ne president niye sali ni litsune mumulehabe
whatever they use on the nviri is taxable
balela silingi tse ku matsune tsinyali kusasula
so they will pay tax but indirectly but let them have income first
bari no munyowe mubenga mufuna kama pesa
we are going to be very strict on that
bari eshesho kukola shitsa kuba but atakushira khenati.
So I think the youth who had accident, my PPS.
President ali hulo mari babembi babafuna accident.
Get the details PPS from the one who was speaking.
Bari ufune biba wamboho babafuna accident mubafuna ko biba wambako.
So what I'm remaining to deal with you is the issue of the youth cooperative separate from the village circles.
Chess President halo mawara misire huhola ko bintu bya cooperative.
I'm going to meet your leaders in January and we conclude this.
President halo mara ha meeting ba fubuha ba burangirisi mu January hushikaniheho.
Sagara kuchitomera katuteke nenye burungi.
President halo milari wahu kana hushikonga busata kana shishe ngomo bulayi
naye namwe mwetegereze cyange kurwaki sako zemiruka muzerekeda ababiboka kurwaki
ne president na ya halo mali bashina tisako tse kimiruka murekhere babefi benyene
songa buli omu alino muruka java
atenga buli mundu ali ni kumuruka isiyama
mununure mirika jamwe ababimba malemu
balebe barimoni se kimiruka cyenywe babefi mu bamalemo
because the muruka is very near
kule kuba kumuruka kulia hwimbi na abini nawe
and also the myoga at the constituency
atenga ne myoga mu constituency na yelishimbi nabi
mwanya rana kirabika emisamba jaba masaba gikora enkuba mu gigobye
kimisamba hwalangilile bakuka masaba kuka na bende ifula sina upa hukuka wefeta
mwanya la kimirimo
mwanya la nabi balebe mulo kile ifula yala hukwata ni nabo mwanya la nabi Your Excellency, tukwebaza nyonyonyo bane tukubira His Excellency mu ngalo z'amanyi bane kubaba kozeko Your Excellency, tukwebaza nnyo webalire ddala kujja kutusomesa banange emmere eri gye bagigabira gye mwanyweredde caayi mukakana President yategedde ensonga zammwe tuyimbe national anthem emmere eri wali tuyimbe national anthem
Chiripo umukuka wefe uwe shirifa Chirimo imwanye ilukingi masaba Chirimo ibindu biyangisa babandu Usime wele uwe shirifa Abongeleti mabikunine nine Feba masaba ube atwela Nepombe peshisha lo shefe masaba
Excellency webale nnyo kujja kino kye bayita abazzukulu nga bakwagala ebyaddala nga si bikake. Excellency tukusaba nga ogenda otuukirize follow-up etuukirire taata kubanga bano abaana bakulaze omukwano mungi. Kino kye bayita mobilization nga abazzukulu bazze ne basinkana jjajja waabwe. Nsuubira ensonga esinga bazikutteko. Emmere tezigenda kusigalirawo. Banneeko ndowooza tukkiriziganyiza babawadde obukadde 10. Bagenda kubawa mukakane saako zammwe ziri 3. Kale bannange bijje teekako oluyimba. Bannange staafu w'omu Beeka Haji Beeka wano waabwe webale kuyambako kola mobilization protocol Beeka awa PPS eno yewammwe. Excellence kino kye bayita mobilization si byebiri ebyebicupuli ng'abantu bazze ng'ate sente entono. Kino kye bayita ng'abazzukulu bazze ng'ate tubamobilizinze ng'ate temutuwa sente.